Hello everyone, welcome back to On The Spot. My name is NBZ and we are doing some more of this. So let's find a challenge. I am doing rating again today because it is now working, so hopefully that'll work. And as always, if you enjoy this series and want to see its continuance, then feel free to hit the like button down below. That is extremely helpful and it will be fantastic. So we are into Saitama, Japan. To play someone of a rating 1529. I have no idea what my rating is. It's probably something horrible, which is really bad. So, T-Tar and Rotom Wash. You know what I'm going to do? I am not going to make the mistake I have done in the past. I'm going to fucking capture a screenshot of his team, just so I have the knowledge. Because otherwise, I'm not going to be able to deal with it, am I? Perfect. So, I think that we need some stuff to deal with Rotom Wash, because Rotom Wash, my friends, is a giant pain in the ass, and I hate it, and it's annoying, and I really don't want to deal with it. I think we need Goodra. Goodra seems like a good bet in general, and I think I'm going to lead with it. I'm going to lead with Goodra with Assault Vest. And then I need some horsepower, so I'm thinking Garchomp to deal with the Tyranitar and the Scizor and the Porygon. Like, I need Garchomp, even though it's level 48, I know, I need to sort that out. So sue me. And maybe we'll go with Starmie or Swallow for the speed. Seeing as I'm not bringing Politoed, I don't think Kingdra's really necessary, though it does have a Sash, so it could be useful. And maybe in a last-ditch effort or something along those lines, I think I'm going to go with Kingdra, actually, just because of the Sash security. I want to have a backup, and having a Sash Kingdra is actually probably going to do me okay in the long run. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Alrighty, let's jump back in to On The Spot. So yeah, he has a green feather in his cap. I guess for good luck, maybe. As I said, Rotom Wash, massive pain in the ass as always. So Goodra is probably a good thing to take it on. The only thing I'm worried about is Trick. But aside from Trick, I don't think he poses a huge amount of threat to me. Will-O-Wisp isn't a huge deal. I mean, Dragon Tail's not really there for damage anyway. It's there for phasing. So I'm just going to hit the Dragon Pulse button, see what happens, see what he wants to do, what he wants to go for, and we shall be underway. So how are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a nice time. I just watched The Godfather for the first time ever. I'd never seen it before. I just watched it. It's pretty great. I'm not going to lie. It's a pretty great film. So I enjoyed it. And there's my opinion. Anyway, he decides to switch to T-Tar, which is going to take the Dragon Pulse extremely well, as we can very much verify, because it's a T-Tar, and, well, if it doesn't take Dragon Pulse well, then it's certainly not doing its job, in my opinion. Now, I don't really want to switch. I mean, I could make the switch to Garchomp, but then I'm probably going to eat a Crunch, which I'm not too happy about. What I could do is go to Garchomp, guarantee liver hit, Mega, and Earthquake, but then Rotom's going to come back in, so that's the problem with bringing Chomp, because I don't have anything to deal with Rotom. I could just straight up Outrage it, but then I'm going to be locked in and Chomp will be useless. I'm not still quite sure how useful Goodra will be. I still want to keep it, though, for the Rotom. So what I think I will do is go to Garchomp here, definitely take a hit, and definitely be able to Mega and try some stuff out, you know? So he went for Stone Edge. Okay, that's the better of the two options because Garchomp, of course, resists it. I was wondering whether he was going to go for the more powerful move with Stone Edge or whether he was just going to sacrifice that for convenience and accuracy with Crunch. And he turns out not to. Now, I Mega Evolved an Earthquake. Probably not smart because he's going to go into Rotom here. No, Porygon too. Okay, so he's been really defensive. He's being really defensive, and he also traced Sand Veil from me, meaning that he is most definitely going to be able to potentially dodge an Earthquake, which I hope doesn't happen. Oh, thank God. Alright, that's good. So it puts me in a much better position, but Porygon 2 is so bulky. And also, added to that, because he traced my Sand Veil, he's now not going to take any Sandstorm damage. How about them apples? How about that? So, I think I want to keep Garchomp because it is very useful. I'm going to go back to Goodra on the Porygon. I don't mind taking an Ice Beam. I have Assault Vest. I am perfectly fine. And I kind of want to wait out Sandstorm so that my Kingdra's Sash doesn't get broken. I want Kingdra's Sash to be a thing that I can rely on for later on. So So that's what we're going to do. This may be a long one, jeez. If he's recovering and doing all that horrible stuff, then we may be in for a bit of an unfortunate ride. But I'm going to Dragon Tail just to get Porygon out of here because I don't want to deal with it. He's going to Toxic me, which is fine. I'm not worried about that. I just think that we want to get like a Rotom switch or something. And he has the Sand Veil hacks coming to his aid there, dodging my Dragon Tail, sorry. So, not great at all, guys. We need to do something about this thing. I think I'm just going to straight up go for the Dragon Pulse now, try and get some solid damage, and then Dragon Tail him out, because I want to get him to a point where he doesn't feel like recovering, but also have enough damage on him to when he comes back in, I can easily revenge. So this should be good. Doing a little bit of Dragon Pulse and then Dragon Tailing him out. He's down to a decent chunk, which will allow me to then be able to, you know, finish him off with my Garchomp with an Outrage or whatever. So, perfect. And he's going to try and set up with Charge Beam a little bit. Not going to happen because we're going to get rid of him with Dragon Tail. And, you know, not a huge amount of damage on him, but it is something, right? It is something. And, I mean, like, here's the real issue is that my Garchomp versus his Rotom isn't going to work out because I'm not going to kill it 100% with Outrage. So that's why I kind of need to keep Kingdra with the Sash so that in that situation I'll be able to win out. So when Garchomp dies, of course, so the Rotom will gets burned or whatever, you know. So I'm going to let Goodra go here. It has done a good job and also activates the GUI. So Tyranitar down. A little bit HP, and now I can go safely to Garchomp. And the question is, do I want to Outrage straight off? Because if I do, I think I might actually be able to take out T-Tar, 2-hit KO the Porygon, and 2-hit KO the Rotom. So, outraging, just going for Outrage straight up here may be my best play. Because I don't want to Earthquake as he switches to Rotom. It'll end up me not being able to one-shot it. But if I Outrage and he switches to Rotom, then, you know, we're in a situation where we can deal with it. And also, he doesn't want to lose his T-Tar because the sand is going to be useful for him. And he does go into Rotom. Hopefully, I'll be able to 2-hit KO with the Outrage. I am Mega Garchomp. I have a huge amount of power behind me. And Jesus Christ, that's so much damage! Even Citrus Berry is not going to save him. Holy crap, that Rotom is so done. He's out of town. He's leaving. Packing his bags. Garchomp on the prowl. Unfortunately, this one not quite carrying the Brick Break, as you know, there once was a Garchomp who came into town. Yep, he had Brick Break. This man, unfortunately, not quite, but, you know. So, we're going to be battling a little bit of Confusion hacks, going up against the Porygon 2, which I assume is what he's going to bring in. Which, you know, that's great and all. And now he traces my Sand Force, which is fine because it means that that he doesn't get to dodge anything. So we're just rolling the dice here, hoping that we're going to get hit Outrage and not hit ourselves in Confusion. Please, Garchomp, don't do it. Yes, use Outrage. That is what I want to see from you. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. And it's not going to do a huge amount, but it is in the range now where Kingdra can come in and go for a Hydro Pump and guarantee to take that thing out. I hope it will anyway. And the Sandstorm goes away. Alright, so here's what we can do. We can potentially Dragon Dance, but what I don't want to do is give the Porygon a window in which it will be able to recover. So I'm going to Hydro Pump, and I'm pretty sure it will kill. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be super angry. But I'm pretty hoping here it should be able to take this thing down. And it does. Okay. Well, it's kind of sharp intake of breath there. But we could be golden here. It's dependent on this T-Tar and how it's going to take the good old Hydro Pump, which I think it can live one. The question is, can I live with enough HP to the point at which I can live a Sandstorm hit? Because if he takes me down to a Sash, I'm kind of done, right? Because Sandstorm will kill me. So we need Hydro Pump to hit. We need it to be able to... Oh my god, it didn't hit. Don't... Oh no, he hit Stone Edge, guys. I was doing so well. We need a crit here, because I really don't think that Hydro Pump's going to kill him. I really don't. He's got the Sandstorm boost and everything going for him. Come on, please, 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 please. I kill him, and I didn't need the crit. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I did it. Smashed it. We beat the Japanese player. Oh, that was a tough game, and it was a close one, and it was a fun one, and I made some good plays, and I'm all around happy with that, and I hope that you guys are all around happy with it as well. If you appreciated that, you can leave a like down below. The power of the Kingdra finally coming through for me, so there you go. And as always, hit me up on Twitter if you are wanting to give me some stuff to use in these videos, and I will mention you, and thank you and all that good stuff. And hit me up on Twitter for anything else. I'm taking battles there sometimes and all that good stuff, so that's the place to reach me if you have anything you want to say. But that's going to be that for this on the spot. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.